And I remember walking across this bridge. It was snowing, and we stopped on this bridge. And I remember saying to him, "Oh, I just have a feeling. I don't know why, but I just like have a feeling like I want to kiss you." And welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about my first kiss. My first gay kiss, that is, because it's technically not my very first kiss. But anyways, today I'm wearing this jacket, which actually belongs to my roommate, and it's actually kind of more like a crop top. But it looks sick on camera, so I'm gonna wear it anyways. Anyways, so today I'm going to be talking about my first gay kiss. And I have to say, it's not technically my first kiss because my BFF Keely would literally just rip my head off if I didn't credit her for being my first kiss. So technically Keely was my first kiss, and it was when I was like 16 maybe at my house. We were drinking, partying at my house, or we were just about to start drinking and partying at my house, and she just like walked up to me, and we used to do this thing where we would like well, I don't know, do an Eskimo kiss, I guess it's called, and we were like tap our noses up together, and she like came in and was like, "Give me an Eskimo kiss," and then she just kissed me on the mouth, and she was like, "Ha, I'm your first kiss," and it was just like this funny little cute thing. But I was like, okay, fine, I'll give it to you, let's just call that my first kiss, even though it wasn't like my first kiss of like making out with somebody. She just kind of stole it. But shout out to Keely, that was technically my first kiss, and to this day we always say Keely was my first kiss because we're besties. Anyways, so my first real kiss, my first like makeout session was with this guy named Michael, and shout out to Michael, who I believe is straight to this day or whatever, I don't really care. We don't talk to him or anything like that anymore, but this is the guy that in my stories, if you watched my video about coming out of the closet, I believe, I was talking about Michael and how this is the guy that basically pretended anytime we talked online that nothing that happened between us was real. He was like, "You're delusional and that didn't actually happen," and blah 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 blah. And he was just saying this in case I like ever screenshotted anything on the computer and were to show anybody, because he was just like nervous that the information would get out there or something. I don't know. Anyways, so basically what happened with me and Michael, we started going to high school together. We were at the same high school, and basically we started hanging out. He started coming to parties with me. There's got to be a missing connection here. Basically, he was like a part of this big group of friends that I hung out with, and we started going to parties together and hanging out outside of school. Basically, we started texting, and I don't even know if you would call it flirting because I had never had like a boyfriend or anything, and to me Michael was straight. But when I was in high school, I'd be like, okay, I'm so deep in the closet that I don't even know that I'm gay, but I just want to have like some kind of boy best friend, and that's all I craved, was like having this best friend that I could have like this one-on-one male bonding kind of situation. So nothing that was ever said was really like sexual. We would just text really cute things back and forth, like, "Oh, you're absolutely amazing," or "You're the best friend ever," or like just really really corny like 16-year-old crap, and lots of hearts and smiley faces and just like really corny crap. But because of all that, I was like, "Oh, he's so sweet," and we started hanging out all the time, and whenever we were alone, it was like he was a totally different person. But then when he was around all of his friends, he was like, "Tough bruh." So I realized that there was like some insecurity there and like a little bit of an identity kind of thing going on. But I didn't realize that it was because he might have been having like gay thoughts or gay feelings or anything like that. And so basically our texting ended up turning into like flirting, and it just seemed to be like really sweet, kind of like honeymoon phase boyfriends kind of thing. And then one night we were at this party and we were walking home, and it was, I believe, November 17th, 2007. This was the date of my first kiss. And we were walking home, we were both a bit tipsy, and I remember walking across this bridge. It was snowing, and we stopped on this bridge, and I remember saying to him, "Oh, I just have a feeling, I don't know why, but I just like have a feeling like I want to kiss you." And then he was like, "Yeah, that's okay," and we started making out. And then I like looked over and I saw a family of deer. So we're standing on a bridge, waiting in the dark. I thought that you'd be here by now. Shout out to Avril. But we were standing on a bridge. The snow was falling everywhere. And then I saw a family of deer, and it was like 9 deer or something. And they were all just like standing in a row, trolloping through the trotting through the snow. And then I was making out with my new best friend, Michael, who I secretly had a massive crush on. And it was the best first kiss experience that I could ever have. And so because it was so like picturesque and perfect, I kind of like let my memories segregate that experience and forget about the fact that Michael was totally a douchebag and like pretended that none of that even happened and denied everything to the grave. We'll probably take it to the grave. But yeah, that kind of ended, fizzled out. Like, we totally hooked up. Michael, I realized later, was like a very submissive kind of guy. Every time that he ended up drinking, he like wanted to take my clothes off and blow me, basically. We ended up hooking up in a laundry room in the middle of winter in an apartment that neither of us lived in when we were in high school, because it was like -40 and we were leaving some ghetto ass party, and we went to this apartment building. We literally walked across like a couple blocks, and then halfway home between both of our houses, we walked into this apartment building, we hid in the laundry room and hooked up. So that's my most ghetto experience ever, but I'll save that story for another time, if there's any more to that story. But yeah, that is my first kiss experience. That just kind of fizzled out after we ended up hooking up, and he was like denying everything that happened, and I guess going through some kind of emotional identity crisis, but teach their own. Everybody needs to grow and change, so.
Hi there, Jordan.
Siri just randomly started talking to me. I wasn't talking to you, bitch. Anyway, so that is it for this story. I guess that was my first kiss, or my first gay kiss experience. To me, it's literally the best kiss story ever, because it was somebody that I had a huge crush on at the time, and it was just picturesque with all the deer in the snow, and the corny build-up line to, I just feel like I should kiss you right now. I've never had this feeling before. But anyways, that is it for this video. As always, I would like to remind you guys to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And do you guys have a funny or weird first kiss experience or story to tell me? Or was your first kiss super cute? I want to know, so let me know in the comments.
Did you accidentally summon me?
Oh my god, Siri, shut up! I'm not talking to you! Anyways, so let me know in the comments below if you guys have a kiss story that you want to tell me. Or even if you don't, let me know anyways. And that's it for this video. Okay, I love you guys. Bye!